This is where I was 30 days ago when I was out of shape. And this is me now. With everything going on and the gyms around me being closed, I decided to do 30 days of push-ups. So that didn't really happen. And if you expect the world to change after 30 days, I've got some bad news for you. But let's figure out if 30 days of doing push-ups made any difference in my life. Or am I still a walking popsicle stick that's really weak and soft? So I walked into this challenge being very skeptical, and I wanted to see through this experiment what would truly happen. Because on YouTube, I was seeing so many push-up transformations happening that I got curious what would happen to me if I did it. There was a point in time in my life where I could do push-ups equal to the amount of times that I've been rejected. There's about 1,000. However, having an unhealthy on and off relationship with fitness for the past 3 years turned me into skinny fat. I became the definition of skinny fat. With clothes on, it looked like I was in shape, but the moment that I took it off, I was hovering at around 24 to 28% body fat. So could I undo the damage that I did to my body through binge eating and not taking care of myself physically through the form of push-ups for 30 days? That's the question that we're going to answer. Because I became skinny fat, for the past 3 years, I did not take any shirtless selfies to evaluate my body progress because I wasn't making any. Well, I was getting a little bigger around the waist by the inch, by the month. So here's the last selfie that I took before the gut around my belly started to take place and form. 30 days ago, I was very similar to what you see here, very skinny, but instead I had a really big belly around my waist. I really wish I would have taken a selfie at the beginning of this experiment, but I didn't think that I was gonna make it into a YouTube video. But here we are. We get it. I looked like a potato and I was tired of it. Change needed to happen. Documenting the progress of this challenge made me more committed to see a transformation at the end of 30 days. So I did some research to figure out what my baseline push-ups should be, and on Mayo Clinic, it says that the average for males around my age is 26 push-ups. I'll be honest, I could not do 26 on day one. In the beginning, it was really difficult, and I couldn't help but feel embarrassed that I couldn't even do 5 push-ups without breaking my form, and to finish out my set, I had to transition to doing knee push-ups. So on the first day, I did 2 sets of 8 and then called it a day. So 16 push-ups in total. Not good. A quick question, do you prefer lifting weights or doing calisthenics, aka bodyweight exercises? Or do you do a combination of both? Let me know in the comment section. After the first week, the ball was really rolling and muscle memory was kicking in and push-ups were becoming less and less painful. And I was able to conduct more and more sets of push-ups throughout the day. So on day 1, I did 2 sets, but by day 10, I was doing 5 sets, and by day 20, I was doing 8 to 9 sets of push-ups. Even after the first week, I started to notice new gains and physical changes were happening. My pecs were getting more defined and my core was getting more tighter. And let me talk about my noodle arms. My triceps were getting thicker as well. But coming from a background of understanding physical training, I knew I needed to implement rest days. So on Sundays, I just took it easy and did not even do a single set. Can't help but think that if I incorporated more rest days, I probably would have yielded better results. And as I did more push-ups, I realized that it doesn't hit the same as going to the gym and doing a bench press or dumbbell press. To feel the same body pump and gym high, I had to increase the amount of repetitions of push-ups that I was doing. So here's some of the biggest perks or benefits of doing push-ups on a day-to-day basis. You develop upper body muscle endurance, so this is really good if you're hitting that plateau of doing a bench press of 3 sets of 10. If you want to up your repetitions to 3 sets of 12, this might be a good way to help train your muscles in a different way. Number 2, it improves your cardiovascular health. Any form of working out is going to be good for you in the long run, but push-ups, man, for me, it's easier to go walking for 30 minutes to burn calories than it is to do 2 minutes of non-stop push-ups to the max. And I think this is the biggest benefit, especially with the pandemic going on and all the gyms being closed. Any environment can be turned into your gym if you choose to do calisthenics or push-ups. So your kitchen, living room, bedroom, basement, bathroom, you name it. Especially if you're anything like me, finding time to do a workout can be really difficult because you're really busy. But a quick 15-minute push-out workout is feasible. And here's the takeaways that I noticed after doing this for 4 weeks on a consistent basis. Did my body actually change? Yes and no. My body changed very slightly. I also did an intermittent fasting diet where I fasted for 20 hours and I only ate in a 4-hour window. So right now I'm in a fasted state. So with the combination of doing push-ups and intermittent fasting, I lost a good amount of fat and gained muscle in the process. But it's not like I increased my bicep circumference by 2 inches or become barrel-chested after 30 days. And some other tangible results is that my core is now stronger and my posture is better as well. This is to be expected, but doing the push-ups improved my overall strength. Before, I was able to do like a 10 to 12 second plank, but because my core got stronger, I was able to push it out to 30 to 40 seconds by the end of 4 weeks. And honestly, it's a great way to wake up in the mornings when you're feeling groggy or tired. Doing a quick set of 10 to 20 push-ups, that's like a slap in the face and a great boost of energy. It hits differently from a cup of coffee, but it works really efficiently. Moving on, is it okay to do push-ups every day? Yes, to a certain extent. If you're trying to do max repetitions every single day, your body's just gonna break down and not have enough time to recover. If the maximum amount of push-ups that you can do in one set is 26, then I would aim to do sets of 8 push-ups instead of pushing yourself to do 26 every single time. In the military, we would do push-ups every single day, multiple times a day. So I know it's possible. But in most cases, on Saturdays and Sundays, we wouldn't do physical training. So there's an element of recovery. It's time to do the body reveal. 30 days of doing push-ups. I really wish I had a photo of the baseline of where I started. But nonetheless, here we go. It's much better than before, but I still know that there's a lot of work to be done. And real talk, it's a real self-esteem booster to see abs on my body once again. I haven't seen them in 3 years. So talking about next steps, would I do it again? Absolutely. But knowing what I know now and how my body reacted, I would probably do push-ups every other day instead of every single day. And the next video that I upload will illustrate the tangible results that happen from doing intermittent fasting. Which brings me to this point. If you're into the idea of getting into shape, then let's do it together. Please subscribe to this channel so that we can stay motivated and do it together. And with that said, I'll definitely talk to you next time.